problem is. I think we're trying to shove them out into the wide world, and why bother? It's nice to have someone to help you with the house. Help you with the house, we all lot. Do they get up and do floors and cook?
Right,
and,
all right.
Maybe not. But
the difference is, though, is that you are not a financial drain on your mum.
No.
Quite the reverse.
Emotional, not financial.
Yeah, but sometimes it's difficult to get on that ladder. It's really difficult to get on that ladder of the property market these days. So just let them, stay at home a bit longer. It's not such a bad thing, is it?
I mean, I think is the issue more not so much that they're living at home. It's got to be that they are making an attempt to kind of
Yes. Oh, and they are.
get out there and do work.
Yes, as long as they're showing willing and trying, then it's all right.
Trying.
Very trying.
Now our next guest can truly hold the title of the First Lady of Soul and R&B, thanks to a career that's seen her triumph 10 times at the Grammy Awards. Her big hitters include Ain't Nobody, I'm Every Woman, and I Feel For You. Still at the cutting edge, she's back with her new album, Funk This, from which this track, Will You Love Me, is taken. Please welcome the fabulous Chaka Khan.
Thank you so much.
I didn't meet you last time. I'm so thrilled.
You weren't here, that's
to meet
right.
you.
How are you?
Such a fan, yes.
Oh, thank you,
I
Shucks.
hear that you actually do watch the show when you're in town. Do you?
Yes, I do.
You
Yes,
do?
I do.
Yes.
How could I miss this?
Well, come on board as an honorary loose woman and give us a views. We're talking about Mummy's boys. You've got a boy?
Oh, child, yes, I have
Is
two.
he a mummy's boy?
Yes, he's a mommy's boy.
Of course, they all are.
They are. They all are. And I think that has to do with nature more than anything.
But is there a point at
way.
which, does he still live at home? Or have you pushed him out the nest?
If
or
I hadn't have pushed him,
he'd still be at
he'd
home?
still be there. Yeah. But you have to. And I use the example of when a mother bird lays eggs, the eggs crack open, the baby bird comes out. Mm-hmm. Okay? She teaches them how to fly. And then she flies away. Mm. They're not hanging on her tail.
No.
With their beaks when she's flying away.
Yeah.
And they're not flying with her. There comes a time.
Yeah.
I've got to learn to fly.
Yes. I can believe I can fly.
We're also talking about cafe culture and in the States where the weather's slightly better than it is than it is here.
Some parts, yeah.
You used to love sitting in California on the street cafes and stuff with the coffee. Are you into that? Do you like people watching? Do you like sitting back with your cappuccino or?
No, well, first off, I don't drink coffee as a rule, usually.
Right.
But I love watching people.
Yeah.
If I could only do it, with a hidden glass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The one-way mirror.
The problem is if you go out, people are watching you.
I want them to see
They're
me.
all watching you, yes, exactly.
But no, I'm not part of that culture. I really am more of a stay-at-home person. When I did the rare occasions when I do get to go home, right?
Yeah. So what are you up to at the moment? New album?
Yes,
Funk
new
This?
CD, and I'm doing lots and lots of publicity, and I've been on, I think every TV show that there probably is in London.
You're doing a couple of live gigs too, right? You're doing a gig.
Yeah, actually, we're doing it at that big record store on Oxford Street. What's the name of it? I forget. But anyway.
Oh, great.
Is that tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
Fantastic.
And we'll be also performing live, and I'll be signing CDs, autographs, and
Is that scary?
come on down.
Is that scary?
No, you know what? I'm a people person. I love people.
Wouldn't you rather not have a big gig, though, in a venue where you can't see anybody's faces?
No.
or you don't mind?
No. Oh, no. I'd rather play a very small venue for 10 nights than a huge venue one night.
Why is that?
Because I love intimacy. I love to sing to people.
Right.
Not to a mass of unseen flesh.
Yes.
I like
You've got
to
a
really...
couple of big gigs, haven't you, at the end of July? There's one in London, I think, and one in Manchester.
Yes, that's right. Yes, 23rd and the 22nd.
So when do you actually get to go home? How long are you here for?
Well, actually, I'm in Europe for the next 2 or 3 weeks. I'll be doing like the Switzerland,
Do you
Wherever
Copenhagen,
they tell me
Denmark.
to go.
Name it,
Do you
I'll be
miss
there.
home? I mean, obviously you like
Well,
traveling.
let me tell you, well, to be honest, actually, home is my suitcase.
Yeah.
You know, and the things I bring in it to make my, you know, whatever surroundings I'm in, to make the best of it.
What sorts of things do you bring to
I bring, okay.
to make
If
any
they have-
environment home?
All right, if they have those light bulbs, you know, for instance, on the lamps that don't give off heat, you know, the swirly ones,
Yes.
then I bring some scarves and drape those over that, you know, some
Oh,
colorful
nice.
ones, something like that, you know, chiffon stuff. I've used this top many times to drape over a lamp. And then I make my own room sprays out of oils. Like I'll make like a lavender and then maybe you know, frankincense and myrrh and spray it, you know, all around. You know, then you have to bring, of course, you know, a disinfectant spray.
Yes.
And I make sure I have, you know,
Toilet brush.
it's a hotel.
Do you really? You bring
It's
all
a
that
hotel, yes.
So do you clean everywhere in the
Sweetie.
hotel room first?
Yes.
Oh.
And I insist, and I'm not crazy, you know, I'm not like some of those other stars, you know, who say like, oh, I want 1,000 bouquets of lilies in my room.
Yeah.
I just ask for, look, I want my pillows to come fresh out the package.
Right.
And, you know, I don't want to smell anybody else's bed head.
No.
You know?
Unless they're there with you.
Yeah.
obviously.
There we go.
Now,
Another rarity.
we're sick of cleaning now. We'd like to hear about the music. You've collaborated with a few people on this
Yes,
new album?
actually, yes. Well, Mary J. Blige should be the
Wow.
the one major, well, a couple of major people actually, and Michael McDonald. And I did a cover of "You Belong to Me," and I did the CD under the production of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. And so it's really a piece of work.
You're proud of it.
Good
You're
work.
happy with it.
I
You're
am.
really happy with it. You're going to stick around for us and do a performance at the end of the
Well,
show.
absolutely.
Fantastic. The album is out now, isn't
Yes,
it?
and it's called Funk This.
I like it. Thank you so much.
No
Shaka
pun
Khan.
intended.
Break time for us, but when we get back, can a shed really save a relationship? Back soon. Welcome back to more lunchtime chat and debate with the Loose Ladies. Still to come, we last saw her ruling over Torchwood, but now she's the Queen of Hampstead, here to reveal why. It's Tracy Ann Oberman. Must be that sensational live and exclusive performance from the one and only Chaka Khan. Now, did you know that this week is National Shed Week? Well, it is. And the aim is to celebrate the importance of the humble shed. But does your man spend hours tinkering with toys at the bottom of the garden? And is the shed, as some have said, a potential marriage mender? Can the trusty shed really save a relationship?
I have said this before, and I'll say it again. A shed, a golf course or an allotment is essential in any marriage.
Think so?
I think it is, because otherwise you're going to get on each other's nerves. A man needs a hobby and a woman needs a bit of space on her own to either just potter about, do what she needs to do, and a man needs his space as well. Then it can come together and it's all lovely. You see, I totally agree with that. Thank you for the little clap there. Don't clap on your own, they'll throw your fishes, not me. So,
Did your dad have a shed?
my dad had a shed and an allotment, so
Did he?
it was bliss. You know, they didn't like each other, but it didn't matter.
Does Ed have a shed?
Ed's got, yeah, my Ed shed.
There's a song there.
There is, yeah. Yes, my new other half has got a shed in my house and he's got a shed in his own. So
Oh, that's a worry.
it is, isn't it, really?
No, I agree. I'm with Jane. No, I'm with Jane on this. I think it's very important. Now, Mr. Spain hasn't got a shed, but then he goes to Mr. Spain. I mean, he goes to Spain.
Spain. Spain is his shed.
It's his metaphorical shed.
Yes.
And my dad, being a farmer, I used to go to the cow shed.
Ah.
Well, I did. My dad, in fact, kept, when he sold the farm, he actually kept back a field because he just loved that, going out and being out there in the fields. I think it's rare. I do think it's really
I don't
important.
know.
You've got a very strange image of a shed.
I have. I just think of. Well, I can't tell you
Tinkering.
what I think of, but goes on in sheds, really, with
Which
men.
sheds have
I
you
always.
been in?
Well, I don't know. I always think it's for really old men to go into a shed with his paper under arm. Paper, that's what he's saying. And then I just think they go in there for other reasons rather than tinkering.
No.
And I don't know. I